encapsulated the mathematics for this idea. And if you take his mathematics and you put it in the physical form, it's going to look like my little cartoon here on the right. And so you got the little ring that goes around the little surface here. It looks like a wave. And then there's a little central portion there, kind of looks like a football, let's say. And so what happens is that ring that goes around that little football, that's what's necessary to make the trick work. And so it has to be filled with something called exotic matter. And so that's an important issue, right? What's exotic matter, right? So it's something in general relativity that's also equivalent to negative mass. And so we all understand positive mass, right? If your little brother hits you on the head with something, that's positive mass hitting your head, right? Negative mass is not only zero mass, but it's a negative value. So what does that even mean? And so in the context of general relativity, if we come up with a model that requires exotic matter, we have to highlight that as a problem. We don't, in general relativity doesn't tell us how to make that. And so that could potentially be an obstacle that would prevent something like this from ever being physically real. But if we could figure out how to make it, and I'll actually speak to that in just a second, if we could make that, and we could create a ring that could manifest that exotic matter.
This obviously is a version of it that will probably be improved upon.
Right.
So if this ever does come to fruition, you could conceivably imagine a time where you generate even more power, have even more capability, and you go everywhere in the universe.
Right, potentially. Yeah, it unlocks just about anything. Let's go back a slide real quick, Jamie. I want to share something with you. So the next time you're in an airport, you can do this, right?
Okay.
So if you want to try and imagine the idea how a space warp works in theory, if you will. This is just a thought experiment. So thought experiments aren't exactly precise, but they do help communicate the idea. So when you go to an airport and they've got those.
Well, that's a great comparison. It totally makes sense if you think about expanding that idea just infinitely with gravity, or just being able to.
Right.
And that video, by the way, is so cool. Like, the way he generated that, and it looks exactly like these people describe things they're seeing in terms of when people find UAPs that are particularly unusual.
Right. The cool thing is if you pop forward one more slide, Jamie. There we go. When you look at the math and physics associated with this, right, the proper acceleration alpha on board the spacecraft is formally zero. So what that means when they turn the warp on and off, it doesn't like splatter the crew against the bulkhead. You talked about in the beginning of the show. We talked about G-forces, right? And so I don't know if Alcubierre specifically was hoping to land on that kind of an observation, but the little toy model they came up with has got a lot of appealing characteristics, and that's one of them. Right? When you turn the warp on and off, the proper acceleration alpha is formally zero, so it's actually zero G. So that's he stumbled into a really nice solution, if you will. If you don't mind, while we're here, I'd love to maybe spend just a second to talk about life imitating art. There's some interesting things that I think it's the next slide or two. I keep going. We'll come back to it another time. So this is it's a modern rendering done by Mark Rademacher, a digital artist from the Netherlands I've worked with over the years. This is a Star Trek ship concept that was developed by Matthew Jeffries in the 60s for the TV show Star Trek. And so you might notice there are some qualitative similarities here to this little structure, to the little gray cartoon that I just showed you. It's got the rings on it, right? It's got this little central structure. But there are actually a couple of fatal flaws with this concept. But the thing that's fascinating to me before we talk about the things we're going to fix is Matthew Jeffries is not a physicist, number one. Number two, the math and physics associated with the idea of the space warp hadn't been published in the 60s when he came up with this artwork. But look how close he got, right? For somebody just following his gut instinct in terms of pulling something together.
What was his background? Did he have some sort of a background in science?
I couldn't say. Don't know for certain. But man, he sure did.
He nailed it.
He sure sure did get close.
You got so close. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
So the interesting thing is the nature of this ship, the fatal flaws that it has. So we did an update of this as part of like an education outreach. So I reached out to Mark Rademacher and some folks from CBS Studios, and so we did an updated version of this for Star Trek Ships of the Line calendar.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's the one that's in the video, right? The IXS Enterprise. Yeah, go back just one slide at a time, Jamie. So the problem with this version here is the rings that go around the spaceship are entirely too thin. So when you calculate how much of the exotic matter I just talked about that you might need to make this thing do something useful, it's going to be a very large number that might be impossible to ever make. So it's like fatal flaw number one. Fatal flaw number two is the bridge of the spaceship is way out in front of where the warp bubble would form as a result of those rings. So the rings would form like a warp bubble that looks like a little capsule. It would actually cut the bridge off, and the bridge would go floating away.
Oh boy.
And Scotty would be so fired.
That's not good.
That'd be a short, sad episode of Star Trek. So
Hope they have a direction.
right, exactly. So we worked with CBS Studios. Now you go to the next slide. So now we got the rings are much more athletic. They have more heft to them. They're thicker, so that reduces the energy requirements. And then the spaceship itself is kind of properly nestled into the warp bubble.
It just looks cooler.
Right. Yeah.
Like all things from the past, they can make a better version today.
Right.
So this exotic material, um, do you imagine that this is an undiscovered element? Do you what's the theory?
Right. Yeah. And this is where the reason for some of the limitation, right, about general relativity and quantum mechanics. General relativity just doesn't tell us how to address it, right? It just simply says you have to highlight it in your paper before you submit it for peer review, and say this may cause problems. But quantum mechanics has this stuff called negative vacuum energy density, right? So maybe we can unpack that. Um, so what is negative vacuum energy density? So um, let's talk about some of the implications of quantum mechanics and how they're a little different from our day-to-day experience at the macroscopic level, right? Um, Empty space in quantum mechanics is actually not empty. So if I told you to think about a vacuum chamber, right, and I told you the vacuum chamber is under vacuum and there's nothing in the vacuum chamber, and that operative word nothing, right? That you have vacuum pumps that turn on and pull all the air out, so there's nothing in the vacuum chamber. Quantum mechanics says, wait a minute, hold on. The idea of empty space, even though there's this classical vacuum, right, that we might think about, it's not actually empty. There's these fluctuating fields and forces that are always going on all the time. So even though like this is Plum Brook, NASA's large vacuum chamber up in Ohio. So if you imagine you took that vacuum chamber and pumped on it so there was no air on there, then you might say there's nothing in that vacuum chamber. Well, quantum mechanics says that at the microscopic level, there are
Zoot, what are
fluctuating
you
fields
saying
and
about Bonnie
particles
Blue, your
all the
future
time.
ex-wife?
And so it sounds very, very counterintuitive to what we
arrested in custody.
All right, for blowing too many dudes?
I don't know.
Why'd she get arrested?
No one knows.
All right, Zoot, you gonna bail her out?
Yeah.
All right, I bet she's pretty popular in jail.
In a woman's show?
Probably both. Zoot, did you go to the gym?
Yeah.
Did everybody make fun of you because you aren't less than 15.2% body fat?
I have no idea if I am. I haven't done the DEXA scan. I'll do that in like, what's the date now?
the 22nd.
I'll do that on the 11th.
Dog, you can figure this out right now.
What?
It's a calculation. It's really easy.
Okay, I'm 67.65 kilos.
Okay. Dog, we usually use freedom units here, but whatevs. Okay.
No,
All right, you ready, Zoot?
67.5. What?
Are you ready for your BMI calculation?
67.65.
All right. Metric. How many centimeters are you?
135.3 centimeters.
Okay, and what's your weight?
67.65 kilos. 29 male.
All right, your BMI is 22. You're 175.3 centimeters, and your weight is 67.65 kilograms. Zoot,
Yeah.
you're 175.5 centimeters, and your weight is 67.65 kilograms. Your BMI is 22. Where are you getting this? Oh, you do percent body fat. Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's your goal BMI?
My goal BMI?
Word, dog.
Like 9, 10, 20.
Are you just saying numbers?
20.
All right, 20. All right. Why'd your girl go to jail, man? Zoot. 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 Dude, you're terrible. Why'd your girl go to jail?
I don't know.
I mean, they just don't randomly put people in jail. What did she do wrong? Was it like, what jail? How'd you find out? She text you?
On Instagram.
Oh, it's on Instagram. Okay, what do the comments say?
The comments say that no one knows. It was just her sister that put up the post.
All right, and you don't think it's like a hoax, like it was her being pregnant?
I don't think it was a hoax.
All right, Doug. In other news, do you know who this lookalike of Margot Robbie is from Australia? Zoo. She keeps showing up in
I
like,
don't know what you're talking about. Prison, and they've been trying to sexualize Australia for the longest time.
Samara Weaving. Do you know who Samara Weaving is? All right. Well, she's gonna be pretty good. She's like
They,
she's pretty good. Okay. So what?
look,
What
you
fucking
gotta understand that.
dude? The United States doesn't give a flying fuck about Australian anything.
Yeah, but they're trying to sexualize Australians and Australian tourism and like boost Australian tourism for the longest time.
Dude, the United States doesn't give a flying fuck about Australian tourism. It cares about American tourism.
They do.
Dude, you know, Audie looks like Anya Taylor Joy.
That's all.
Anya Taylor Joy looks like a blonde Audie.
That's all.
All right, well, keep your pants on, dog. Zoot, are you ready to lose your 21st straight mini golf game against me?
Well, I'm exactly at 15% body fat right now.
Oh, okay. Let me fucking mark it in my journal. Zoot, are you ready for mini golf? Was that a yes?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to interview you beforehand. Maybe that's going to be better fortune for you. Firstly, do you think you're going to win this game? Zoot, I just asked you the simplest question ever.
Yep.
All right. So you're going to stop your streak right now? Zoot, are you going to stop the streak right now?
No.
You're
Lost it.
you're
Super.
you're
Yep.
contradicting yourself, big man.
Alright, I'm gonna win this game.
That's what I want to hear. I'm going to interview you after the game, after you've lost
I'm
21
never gonna
straight
play
games.
this game again.
Is that how it works? I go on like a ferocious streak against you, a voracious streak, and then you never play those games anymore?
When I win, yeah, when I win, it will show. If I win, it just means you suck. It just means you suck.
Yeah, Don.
You lost to someone that lost 20 games in a row.
Dude, that was a good shot.
I mean, you probably won like fucking 20 games in a row on literati against me before
Dog,
I won.
I won like 100 games in a row in literati against you.
Not against me.
Yeah, dude, it was over 50.
I don't like literati.
All right, well, it doesn't like you. Dude,
Fuck!
are you
That
proud of
was a
that?
bad shot.
Dude, that's a good shot. What do you mean that's a bad shot?
That's a
Zoot!
bad shot.
Zoot! Fuck, man.
Well, this is your hole as well.
Dog, I only have one hole, and this is not it. Zoot, this game is over, son. I'm fucked.
Alright, this is good start. This is
These
a good start.
fucking sheep got in my way. Did you bribe them or
Should
something?
I go? Should I go for Lilo and? Should I go watch Lilo and Stitch or Final Destination?
Well, I don't know. Are you 10 years old? Alright, then probably Final Destination. Actually, though, Lilo and Stitch could be pretty tight. Oh, Zoot, that was a shit shot. That was a shitty shot, Zoot.
I'm gonna watch this movie.
End it, Zoot.
Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, we're counting Star Wars. Hold on, we're counting Star Wars. That's I don't know if we should be doing that.
Yeah, Star Wars is Disney.
Okay, I mean, like part of it was, but then part of it wasn't. Dude, I have to win 2 holes in a row. It's time for me to focus. Oh, I hate this hole. Dude, if you win this hole, you win.
Okay, let's.
Great shot.
I mean, Toy Story. Okay, I'll start again. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Lion King, Toy Story, Aladdin,
Those are all good.
and Lilo and Stitch. What's a good?
Get my ball, baby. Stop.
But I do like. But I do.
Zoot.
I like Bambi.
It all comes down to this. Bambi's a sad movie, dog.
I've never seen Bambi, but I like the concept.
What, of the mother dying within the first 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Sad as fuck, dog. Oh, what a great shot.
Yeah, but Bambi's cute.
Zoot. Amazing shot, Zoot. Dude, you fucked me with that shot.
No,
I'm taking a
Wizard of Oz
giant
is
risk here. Stay. That was
When's Wizard of Oz?
MGM, Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
Okay.
Zoot, I just had an amazing shot on you. I don't know what you're gonna do.
You fucked me.
No way, Zoot.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. I think I played that as well as I could have.
Make it.
So I don't think you're going to get it in.
Make it. Fuck. We're gonna tie.
I had the chance to win.
You have a chance to win. Whatever you do, don't fuck it up. Hit my ball. Oh, dude.
No, I fucked up.
Don't hit my ball like that.
I made it worse. I made it worse.
Dude, you fucked me. I need like the most
I
incredible
made it worse
shot of my career. And I did not get it.
though. That was okay. I can get it in. Is this going to be the greatest shot we've ever seen?
Dude, end the streak.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm gonna end the
What are you
streak.
doing?
I'm gonna end the streak for you. Get in.
Imagine if it goes in.
Zoot, you beat me, but I kind of let you win on that last one. Finally. Zoot, let's interview you. Well, Zoot, after 20 ass kickings and Rabbi basically giving you a layup on the last hole, how do you feel?
Good.
He feels good, ladies and gentlemen. What are your thoughts on Bonnie Blue's recent alleged arrest?
I hope to find out more, and I hope it's just not a publicity stunt. It's just more to it, things like that.
Very well. Back to you in the studio. This is Dan Patrick for Fox News, Fox Sports. All right, Zoot. So are we done playing that game forever?
For now,
All right. You want to get your ass kicked at darts?
sure.
Zoot, you remember in the history of darts, you've had two perfect games, and I've had one, and neither of us have had like a triple 20, a double 20, and a one. We've both done it with like I think triple 20s, a regular 20, and a seven, a triple seven. Dude, you know what game I kind of want to play, though I suck dick at it? It's my worst game. Of all of the games on here that I know how to play, because there are some that I don't know how to play, my worst game is pool. And I'm not bad. I mean, I'm not. I'm like probably an average pool player in real life. But this game, I'm so shitty. All right, why can't I find darts? All right, I got it. All right, Zoo. Here we go. It says waiting for other players. Are you getting ready to play like dog shit? Dude, are you gonna fucking play or are you gonna jerk yourself off raw? Zoo, no one wants to play with you when you play like this. Even Miss Aquarius is like, who's the nicest person on earth. She has to tell you to hurry up. Zoo, you suck.
I'm subject into it.
Yeah, my ass you are.
I just hit 19.
Alright, you want a fucking prize?
I just hit 20.
You hit one, dog. You hit a grand total of 23. That's how a stud does it.
Yeah,
I just had a perfect game, Zoo. Fuck yeah.
fuck, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dog. I did triple 20, double 18, and 5. Is that even 101? Triple 20, 60.
Yeah, it is.
Double 18 is 36. And 5. Wow, Zoot. I didn't even think that you could win that way. Wow. What are your thoughts? Now we both have had two perfect games. Zoot, what are your thoughts?
Let's go again.
Fuck no. If I get a perfect game on my first game, no way. We're playing table soccer.
Okay. That's your second perfect game, right?
Yeah.
Farewell, if I didn't take so long, you might have not got a fucking perfect game.
Yeah, you can keep thinking that, dog. Zoot, make sure to be very careful with the offense and defense you pick because I don't want to be hearing excuses for your dog shit play. Okay?
But I hate it how it makes you like pick between all these fucking like paint group fast shit, right?
Zoot, are
Oh,
you?
my offense
That
fucking
was a good
broke.
pass. If you want to play like dog shit,
Look at my offense.
Zoot, I'm gonna beat you, and you know it. Oh, Zoot, that was awful. Do you want to take a
No,
moment to contemplate how absolute dog shit that play was?
no, it wasn't good.
Dude, I have
You
an
mean
open,
how
I have
dog
an
shit
open
that
goal
play
right
was?
now. Why don't you just fucking score on me? Oh no way!
Is this gonna be the first war I've won?
Don't suck. Don't. Oh fuck you, dude. Watch this pass. Oh, it's not a pass. Zoot, what is going on? All the games that you're usually good at, I've been good at, and all the games I'm usually good at, you've been good at. Dude, are you ready for this goal? One of the sickest shots we've ever seen, folks. One of the sickest shots we've ever seen. I can't even contain myself how fucking amazing that shot was. Zoot, don't fuck up. Zoot! Zoot, whatever you do, don't fuck this up. Zoot, whatever you do, just don't fuck it up. Zoot, what the fuck, man? You're playing out of your fucking face.
First one.
Yeah, you probably did. Yet
Oh, that
again,
was an amazing shot.
dude, STFU, man.
No, that was a shit shot. That was a shit shot.
Alright, nobody would
You
normally
have a
think
chance.
I would go that way.
This is gonna be a little bit risky.
Alright, let's see it. Oh, goal!
My
This,
defense against your offense is too strong.
yeah, it is. Um, this would be the biggest comeback in the history of this game.
Number my defense, like I played the same, like I played the same offense against like you picked the same defense with the same offense. It was just so unpredictable. It was so unfair when you did it to me.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck you're saying right now. All I know,
I'm saying that you play the same defense I had. I played with the same like the same defense that I have.
dude, what in the
You
fuck
played
are you
against me
saying? Speak
with the same
English.
defense you had.
Speak English. Okay, say it to me one more time in one sentence.
Okay, the the offense you have, I've played before against the defense have had against you.
Oh, fuck, Zoot. That was a major miss. Dude, that was an ass kicking. Good job, big dog. All right, are you ready to play?
Yeah, but you had a shitty formation.
I have the same formation that I've played in all 50 games with you. Zoot, all I want to know is, are you ready for Blitz League?
Yeah.
All right. Now, just one moment.
Are we going to play with...
Yeah, we are.
Blitz is a hard game.
No, it's not. I whoop your ass every fucking time, dog. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Now, just one moment. Give me a moment to just get situated. You know it was big, big dog.
I'm going to take an L here, though.
Zoot, I'm gonna fuck you up so badly, it's gonna make your head spin.
Oh, fuck.
Zoot!
The good news is, though, I have a stronger defense.
Oh, where the fuck? Zoot! Yes, you do. You're fucking me, Zoot.
That was a big hit. That was a big hit as well. Are you sure you want to play against my defense?
Zoot, I'm gonna smack your face so badly with the back of my hand, it's gonna make your head spin.
Oh, thanks, bro.
You're fucked, Zoot.
I'm losing.
Yeah, you are. And you've got a huge loss right now. Zoot! I'm making a comeback, Zoot.
It's not enough.
Zoot! Oh no, Zoot. It's over for you.